How would you describe playing games in this building?
Fast. I find the ice is fast. Things happen fast. I don't know if it's the slope of the seats or the lights, but everything seems to happen quicker here with lively boards.
Is there anything you have to do to prepare your team for that, or is it something
Well,
that they know at this point?
Hopefully this morning gives them a little bit of a feel for, the ice and the boards and whatnot. But no, once they're here, it's loud. But a lot of our guys have been here. Some of them, I'm sure, might be their first time. I don't know if Schwinn's played here or not, or Burke, some of the younger guys. So just get into the game in a hurry.
Any update on Alex?
Petro is unavailable tonight. We have him day to day, doing better today, so that's good. But I don't know if he'll rejoin us or not. I haven't heard. We're flying out tonight. Late arrival, day off tomorrow, or a practice day. So he may come back, he may not. I don't know yet.
Can you get Haig back in the lineup?
Haig is game time tonight. He looks good. He's trending well. So if he's good to go after warm up, he's in. And if he's not in, Haig's in. How do you like that?
Coach, over the years, don't know if I'm right, but over the years, it seems that some names change in your team, but the recipe is still the same. Is that the right words to describe your team?
Yeah, I
your
think.
Philosophy?
Yeah. Last year they didn't change a lot. It was 1 year that we returned a lot of the guys from the Cup team, but this year they have. The year before, I've been here, this is my third year, and I think even my knowledge of Vegas, even though I was in the East, yes, some names changed, but the winning continues. Says a lot about their culture, and the people at the top. So that's their kind of expectation every year, and I wouldn't have it any other way myself. So I'm glad that's the way they do business.
But that big physical team.
That part of it is obviously Krim and George. They've been building the team since day one, and that's something they believe in, and it's a good match for me because I think those are teams that can stand the test of time. I mean, you want some pace and skill. Obviously in our lineup we have that, but if you can have big guys with pace and skill, that's a pretty good formula.
What's your reaction to the Brett Howden extension?
Love it. I'm happy for Howie. Great kid to coach. Good for the organization. I think he's still got another gear, so to speak, and he's showing that this year. So young enough guy that the term will be great for him and us.
From an outside point of view, it can seem surprising that your top goal scorer right now is Pavel Dorofeyev after 20 games. What is working so well for him this year to score?
He's got some confidence. You could see it coming last year. We weren't going to go and say he's going to get X amount of goals, but we figured he'd improve on last year's number, and so far he has. Knock on wood, he stays healthy. He's been able to do that for the most part. Had one injury last year, but and then he's been playing on the number one power play unit when Olsen got hurt. He's in a good shooting spot, something he does well, so it suits him. He's played with Jack. He's played with Carly, Hurdle, so he's had different centermen, but they're all good players and distributors. So as a goal scorer, you want to see the puck in the right spots. And specifically, I guess he's probably been with more Carly and Jack, and those guys are pass first guys. So I think it's just been a good combination. If you saw his goal against Ottawa the other night, you can tell that he's got foot speed, sneaky good foot speed. He outskated the back check. And he'll get his nose dirty. He'll go to the front of the net and get greasy goals. So good formula. He's got a good release. He's got enough pace, and he gets inside.
Montreal's been a little stingier of late. What's the key to them tonight?
Well, I mean, for us, the key, and I think of late, Gary, for our formula, no matter who we play, is let's not chase the game. Doesn't mean you're always going to score first, but let's get to our game in a hurry. And I thought we did that against Ottawa. And even parts against Toronto. So it's trending in the right way that way, and I think it reflects in our road record of late. We're not waiting to see what's happening, and we're kind of initiating. So I'd say that's something we're looking to do again tonight. And again, in a building where things happen fast, you better be on your toes early. So that's the game plan. If we can spend some time in their end early. I know they've tightened up defensively the last few games, but that's an area that when we've come in here in the past, we've been able to expose. So that'll be the plan again tonight. How do you get in their end? Well, you got to break out, right? Got to get moving quick through the neutral zone, manage the puck, and hang on to it down there.
When the time comes that Nick Hague does return, whether it's tonight or down the road, what are reasonable expectations, just given that he's been dealing with something for a while? Yeah,
I think for him, it's make the easy pass, play the game in front of him. By that I mean, if your first option is probably your best option. Try to play in the middle of the ice. Let's not chase outside the dots where you get stuck. Defend hard in the net front. And that's it. Try to support the rush, but you don't want to lose your legs early by getting stuck out there for long shifts. So that's something he'll have to manage his shift length as well.